let's talk about Halloween, folks. It may be good fun for the kids to dress up as a cowboy or astronaut or ballerina and trick-or-treat, but this trend of grown adults glorifying the likes of Spider-Man by dressing up as them is, especially in the times we live in, disturbing. What say you, Gino from the Bronx?
Yeah, well, I get your point, but my girlfriend got this sexy Spider-Girl costume, and it really spices things up. Know what I'm saying?
Huh. I most certainly do not. J. Jonah Jameson is not one to be judgmental, but you, sir, are an extremely disturbed man. Goodbye.
Well, I think thou'st protest too much. We all know about your seedy phone calls you have with Mrs. Jameson. We've heard your previous podcasts. But, what's up, guys? My name's Captain Dave, and welcome back to Spider-Man, where last time we left off, we began connecting the dots. And those dots lead us on a nice little breadcrumb trail all the way to Osborn's front door. Or should we say, Oscorp's front door. Everything is leading back to Oscorp, and I think it's time that we go and get some answers. But, as always, before we do that, we do have some upgrades and some things that we can go around and just check out before we get moving. So, we are going to switch back again. God, I feel like Spider-Man's secret identity might actually be Madonna, because the amount of costume changes I've done recently is it's crazy. But I've only been switching back and forth. But we're about to try and break into Oscorp. So, we need the stealth suit back. Once again, I'm going to leave the suit power for now because we don't really need the spider arms just yet. We're not laying the smackdown on demons right at this moment. So, blast plates, no, there's nothing we really wanted to upgrade to. Kind of umming and ahhing about getting the slow time for the perfect dodge. That really comes in handy, especially later on in the game when the enemies pack more punch and you just need a breather. But as for now, I kind of like what we've got going. Don't expect to see me switch between a lot of these. I suppose it's a bit late in the game to be saying it now, but I don't really switch through these. I get the ones that I like and I stick with them. I don't really find the stealth ones are necessary. Like, I've never really noticed too much of an effect. You can do stealth without the stealth ones equipped, so it's kind of just like the combat ones. And I've found the ones that build up focus just work up so much better for me. It's just the suit mods and the suit powers, they all match your playstyle, and this is my playstyle. So, rightio, so we've got some gadgets we can upgrade, and for that we need challenge tokens, and we finally have all the challenge tokens unlocked, or at least a wide variety of challenges unlocked. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our way to Oscorp, but en route to Oscorp, I don't see why we can't attack some challenges on way. I mean, if there are bombs planted around the city, I do feel it's our duty to go around and disarm them. Or at least throw them in the sky and web them up, either or. I'm also going to use these two skill points available to unlock Ground Strike. Ground Strike can now be viewed in the move list, of course it can. After leaping off an enemy or from the air combat, press square and X to smash the ground with explosive force. And we do actually need this move to do one of Harry's research stations. So that is just perfect timing. But I've got gadgets to upgrade, and I've got suits to unlock and stuff like that. And to do that, we need to do some of these challenges. So I say let's make our way to this bomb challenge in Greenwich, and then we're going to move our way up to Oscorp. And just outside Oscorp, we've got another bomb threat there in Midtown. So I say we do the two of those, and then we'll get on and we'll start hacking our way into Oscorp and try and get those answers we so desperately need. Oh, I heard someone on the street just yell my name, but too slow, I'm afraid. Unless it's a crime, I don't have time to, take pictures with your puppy or, I don't know. Nobody's actually asked me to do that at any point, but I'm trying to stay ahead of the curve. I'm trying to guess what the latest trends are. It seems like right now the latest trends are planting bombs over New York City. Okie pokey, just like before, let's get to the bombs.
These bombs aren't going to defuse themselves.
And disarm them as quick as humanly possible, or at least as spiderly possible. No, that one's inside a box! Darn you, mysterious stranger, thinking you can pull a fast one on Spidey. Think again. Although I shouldn't really speak too soon. Normally when I say something like that, they go ahead and then pull a fast one on me. Come on, don't have a second to lose.
Gotta find the last bomb.
if I want to get all these challenge tokens, yikes, I need to move as quick as humanly possible, and I need to web these up as quick as possible. Every second, every misstep adds onto the timer. And every bin bag in our way adds onto the timer too.
I'm not gonna lie, feeling pretty good about myself right now.
And damn right you should. That's plus 6 challenge tokens in the bag right there. Well done, Spidey. Look at that. We're a well-oiled machine today. Just working as a pair, working as a team. Well done. Well done. I'm very impressed. But let's make our way up to that bomb challenge up there. Well, actually, do you know what? I was going to make my way up to that bomb challenge, but there's one right behind us. Let's do this drone challenge, then we'll do the bomb challenge up there, and then we'll get up to Oscorp. I mean, there is one directly behind us right now. We do seem to be on a little bit of a roll, so... Although I'm not going to be one of those things where I say, oh, let's just do this, and then we'll get onto that location, and then 20 hours later, I'm still going around collecting them, because we do need to get to Oscorp. We need to find out. Martin Lee's on a warpath, trying to kill Standish. He did kill... Oh, what's that other guy's name? Delaney. Look, he's dead, and I've already forgot his name, bless him. I've already... Delaney, and he's trying to go after whoever Morgan Michaels is, so we need to find out as much information as we can, as soon as we can.
Looks like the bomb guy's MO. Only this time he's using a drone to seed spy cams around the city. I better round him up and take down that drone.
Let's take out his eyes and ears, and it might stop him, or at least hinder him planting more bombs. Follow the drone as it drops spy cams along its route. For bonus points, traverse through their blue connection field. Oh boy, am I going to suck at this.
There's the drone.
Okay, come on, Spidey. We did that first bomb challenge quite well, if I do say so. Let's see if we can keep the trend going. Yikes! Evidently not. Now, getting these blue things does help a lot, but if it's a choice about getting one of these blue blips and following the drone, I would suggest us follow the drone, because it is, at the end of the day, still a time trial. A time trial I am lacking in. Oh, good God. Come on, Dave. We did so good at the start. We need to get the lead out. This might be one of those cases of do as I say, not as I do. But the best thing to do is when he drops these little blips, quite often there's like a boost point, a web zip point that you can go to. Quite often he will lay them on top of a post, say like this, so you can literally jump into them. It's not the case all the time, but it does some of the times. Yikes!
Now I can catch the drones. Good, but I can do better.
Ooh, I could have done much better. Much better. Normally when I don't get the max ×3, it's normally because I just missed the mark, but...
Not bad. You've got skills. I got skills too.
And I thought robocalls were obnoxious. Well, I shut down his spy cams.
So we've got a maniac planting bombs all over the city, and now he's just drop calling me as well. That's not creepy. I swear, if he calls me up and just starts breathing down the phone, then... That's it, I'm calling it quits.
You know what I like about you, kid? You're always getting better.
Gee, thanks, creepy stalker guy.
You can call me Taskmaster.
Because you keep leaving me tasks? That's kinda on the nose.
There's a group of mercenaries committing crimes across the city.
These mercenaries wouldn't happen to be your mercenaries, would they?
No. All I know is they're getting paid well for their work. Unless you stop them, that is.
What's in it for you?
I get to watch and learn.
Okay, well this guy is officially creepy. Now he's drop calling us, making late night texts, late night drunk dials, but he's also calling us up, saying us about how much he loves to watch us. This guy is officially creepy. And that's why he's very much on our to-do list. And with that creepy phone call, that has actually unlocked more challenges we can do. We've now got some combat challenges, and we've also got some stealth challenges. So it has opened up the arena, and it has opened up a lot of the things we can do. But I'm going to do this last bomb challenge, and then we're going to get on to Oscorp. I don't think we really have time to delay. We need to gather this information and try and get to Morgan Michaels before Mr. Lee does.
much time.
Yeah, and he's stepped up his game as well. Looks like he's got 4 bombs placed around. So, whenever I do these time trials, these bomb trials, I'm not the best at them, but the method I do tend to use, and this might seem very self-explanatory, but I'm going to say it anyway, is I go for the one that whatever's closest first.
Blast contained.
Now that might sound so self-explanatory and so obvious, but quite often you'll go to whichever icon looks closest, but just pay attention to the numbers underneath and go to whichever one is closest first. It becomes a more streamlined. You don't want to head for one, then head for a second, then head for a third, and constantly be going back on yourself. It'll just be wasting time that you really, really don't have when it comes to these time trials. And also, because that one was lower, your brain thinks you should go to that one first, but this one on top of the building is actually closer. Come on, Spidey!
Noisy, but harmless.
Yeah, I think a noise complaint is better than a funeral. And if Taskmaster's doing all this just to really study us, couldn't he just enroll in some, like, some late-night college or something? Spider-Man 101?
Wish I'd done that well in school.
Well, other than the drone challenge, I gotta say, we're hitting the marks today. 2 bomb challenges and 2 completely successful bomb challenges at that. There it is. I knew when I was looking on the map earlier, I thought I saw a pigeon. Right, trust me, I'm not lying. We are on our way to Oscorp. But one of Howard's pigeons is up there, and I don't really see myself just running up this building anytime in the future, so...
Pigeon alert! Don't run! I won't hurt you!
Let's try and get this pigeon while we can. Yikes! God, what was that pigeon doing up there? I mean, I know they fly, but...
Man, I wish I spoke pigeon.
Did they just say pigeonese in the subtitles?
Folks, you've no doubt heard about the riot at Empire State University. But this is not your usual toxic mix of underage drinking, titles, millennials, and hormones run rampant. Authorities are keeping a tight lid on the situation, but my sources tell me the demons drug the students, turning them into deadly rage machines. What has become of our fair city, ladies and gentlemen, when we have to fear our own children, our neighbors, our husbands and wives? Be vigilant, be on guard, and keep a close eye on that barista with the man bun making your skinny latte, or you could be next!
Hey, what do you get against man buns? Standish had a man bun and he's the CFO of Oscorp. Maybe you could learn a thing or two from some hairstyles there, Brush Top. Rightio. There we are. That's the vantage point we need to get to for Oscorp. Before we do that, we did just go around and get those challenge tokens. And there's no point getting those challenge tokens if we're not actually going to upgrade our suit. So, first thing I want to do is I want to get some more trip mines, because I love trip mines. I just find them so much fun. Let's upgrade them all the way to the top. Let's have a look. Yep, definitely want to do that. Impact webbing cascade. Enemies knocked back by the web will spread their webbing to enemies they collide with. Oh, that's even better. So not only do they get knocked back further, but now it spreads the webbing to other enemies in the surrounding area. Get that completely upgraded. Good, good, good. What can we do with the web bomb? Increases blast radius of web bomb. Yep, I'll definitely take that too. Oh, if it was good to upgrade Spidey. Maybe we actually... Oh, yeah, there you go. 4 challenge tokens, and it needs 4 challenge tokens. Let's unlock the the suspension matrix. Lift enemies into the air and holds them there for a short duration. Before I unlock that, I'm just going to quickly make sure there is no more suits or suit powers I wanted to unlock. I kind of wanted to get quad damage. I'm tempted to get that one. I know I don't have the challenge tokens just now, but quad damage is quite good. However, I think if I had a choice, I'd probably go with Spider Bro over quad damage, so... Yeah, I think as for now we'll let's unlock the suspension matrix, and with that we actually have all of our gadgets unlocked and good to go. So this basically creates like a force field on the ground and knocks them up in the sky. And it's kind of handy. I've just upgraded my trip mines because again in a mission later on, much later on, I found out a really good combination you can use with this suspension matrix and the trip mines. But we'll have to wait and see for that. As for now, it's time to get our investigative reporter on Mary Jane style and investigate or to stealth our way into Oscorp.
Okay, that's how I can get into Norman's office. Can't get in there without shutting down some security systems. But if they see me, they'll put the whole place on lockdown. I should be able to hack into the security network modules from the outside.
Hacking in from the outside, exactly what we're gonna do. I think if Spider-Man just walked through the front door, it would have raised many alarms. But look at that, in the dead of night, you can't even see him.
There are the network cables. Just need to follow them to the security module.
I know Spidey has a stealth suit, but goddamn, this is the true stealth suit. This is the MVP of stealth suits.
There we go, a security module. Looks like there's 4 of these around the building. That should make things easier.
What the hell? Security teams, call in.
Sable Team Alpha standing by. Looks like an electrical problem.
Copy that. Keep an eye on the exterior while we try to track down the issue.
Just when I thought it would be easy.
Come to the party, have a few laughs. Oh, get Nakatomi Plaza flashbacks with this bad boy. Bet John McClane could have used some of Spider-Man's stickum powers. Rightio, so it's a bit self-explanatory, but the idea is you want to follow these modules, hack them all, turn off all their security systems, and watch out for the lasers. Every time we hack one of these modules, it's going to alert Sable International.
Teams. Looks like we have some sort of software problem. We're calling in a specialist.
Copy that. Continuing exterior sweep.
Yeah, every time we hack one of these modules, it will raise the level of alert for Sable International. And right now we turned off the lights and we've just got them aiming their sniper rifles at us. But the more we go, the more systems and subsystems we take offline, the more alert and the more cautious they're going to become.
There's the second module.
What? All agents, someone's taking control of one of our subsystems. Initiating Delta Protocol.
Man, everybody's got drones these days.
Taskmaster Osborn.
Teams, I need a status report.
Exterior sweep negative. We are all clear. Still look like a software issue?
We don't know. We're evaluating. Please maintain current alert level.
Yeah, that's fine. Just don't look at the
Okay,
sides of the
just 2 more
building.
modules.
There's not a big red spider on my back. Yo, oh, the angle. I didn't realize how close I was to that beam then.
All Sable teams. There's a small possibility we have a trespasser on site. We're analyzing data now. Stay vigilant.
Copy that, Control.
I love how calm that guy sounds, that Sable guy. He sounds so polite. I hope he has like a second job as like daytime radio or something.
There it is.
Damn it. Another subsystem is going offline. I need a team to scan the 85th floor exterior.
Copy, Control. Bird inbound.
Gotta move. Hi, MJ. A little busy right now.
I'll be quick. Listen, I got a lead on Charles Standish's location. I think if I can get to him, I can make him talk. He knew about Dr. Delaney. He probably knows about Morgan Michaels as well.
Okay, just don't do anything crazy. Speaking of crazy, gotta find that last module.
Now, one thing to remember while you're doing this, you don't actually have to follow this yellow line perfectly. Yeeks! You can move up and down the building. You do have all of Oscorp Tower to move along. You don't have to follow this line dead on. It's just obviously this line leads you to where you need to go. But I suppose the problem with manually taking out all these systems is they know what area the fault is. They know which area to search. So they knew exactly where to send that helicopter. But oh, Spidey sense is going off.
It's Spider-Man.
There's the last one.
How did he spot me? How did he spot me? There was nothing on me. That laser was nowhere near. Oh, we were so close.
Gotta move. Hi, MJ. A little busy right now.
I'll be quick. Listen, I got a lead on Charles Standish's location. I think if I can get to him, I can make him talk. He knew about Dr. Delaney. He probably knows about Morgan Michaels as well.
Okay, just don't do anything crazy. Speaking of crazy, gotta find that last module.
Although, thinking about it, I think that's the first misstep I've had actually in a main mission thus far. I mean, I've had my butt handed to me by the demon sword guy and one of the big thug guys, but each of those were just in random crimes out in the city. I think that's the first time I've had something happen to me. Yikes! Actually, in the main mission. Oh, it was the helicopter's light that got me. I thought it was his laser beam. It was the helicopter's torch that got me. Ah, fair play, fair play. My bad.
Nice. Now I can get into Norman's office and hopefully find out more about Morgan Michaels and Devil's Breath.
Exterior sweep negative. Should we go on lockdown?
Not yet. Mr. Osborn is in the middle of an important call. But keep tracking. There must be someone out there.
Yeah, and there was, and you didn't catch him. Yep, you didn't catch him. I escaped scot-free first time. There were no mistakes. There's no video evidence of it or anything. Kind of reminds me of the start of Spider-Man Edge of Time. That was a good game.
Hold on. Switching to a secure line. I'm way ahead of you, Wilson. I had my people go through all your files. If you try to expose our business arrangement, it'll be your word against mine. And I'm not the one behind bars right now.
Wait, is Norman talking to Wilson Fisk?
Neo statue. What are you talking about?
The Neo statue from the auction house. They must be talking about that file MJ found.
Who has the file?
We do, Norman. But it doesn't tell us enough. Which is why I'm doing some slightly illegal but morally acceptable B&E right now.
Pompous son of a bitch! You're lying!
Oh, don't be too mad, Norman. We know you and Fisk built a secret Devil's Breath lab, but we still don't know where it is and what Michaels has to do with it. Let's hope your computer can tell us more.
Suppose it takes one pompous bitch to know a pompous bitch. Down we go! Let's see if let's get the evidence we need. Preferably before Norman Osborn comes back or one of his helicopter beams shines through this window.
GR-27. Dr. Morgan Michaels is the chief scientist, but the location of the lab is redacted. AI-controlled CRISPR. If that actually works, it could cure any genetic disease. Cystic fibrosis, Huntington's. This is crazy.
I gotta say, whoever made this, the PowerPoint, the slideshow for this, the whole game's been so well made, but whoever made this PowerPoint really let the team down. It's so poorly laid out, it literally just lays out the plot of the game, and it's so obvious, it's how no corporate PowerPoint would ever be made. It's just so silly. But
creepy. Whoa. GR-27 is Devil's Breath. It's designed to cure diseases, but in its current form, it's like a bioweapon.
Like, I know it's for storytelling, but I feel like maybe they should have had more text on the screen, because why in a status report, for a technical status report, would they mention that the lab techs have named it Devil's Breath? For scientific research, that's not important, but it's just to forward the story. Anyway, I'm breaking the immersion, but it just, I don't know, it stands out like a big pink sore thumb to me.
Dr. Michaels keeps the only sample with him at all times. That's why Lee wants him. We find Michaels, we find Devil's Breath.
Well, that explains why Mr. Negative is gunning so hard for Morgan Michaels. It's because he holds the only vial of Devil's Breath.
Hey, Pete. What's up?
MJ, get this. Devil's Breath wasn't designed to be a weapon. It's a treatment for genetic disorders. But its current form is wildly imperfect. In trying to fix the body, it rips it apart. We need to locate Dr. Michaels. I don't trust Sable to contain something this deadly.
I may have a lead on that. Charles Standish is being held at Sable's Central Park compound. If anyone knows Michael's location, it'll be Oscorp CFO. I'm trying to reach him now.
Reach him? That place is crawling with guards. How are you trying to reach him?
Very, very quietly. Gotta go, partner.
Sneaking into a Sable compound. That could go bad fast. I should head to Central Park.
If you like this video and want to see more going forwards, please consider pressing the like button. It really helps the channel to grow. If you're new here, definitely subscribe, and always push that notification bell to be notified of all future videos going forward.